Hey everybody, CW here, Card Wolf, because I'm always on the hunt for great cards. Today is Pack Battle Day. I do it every Wednesday versus Average Joe, who is in no way average. He is a fantastic person. He has a great channel, and if you've never been there before, today is a perfect opportunity for you to check it out because we are both opening the same product. Yes, I am once again opening Allen and Ginter. I don't know. It's Joe. He said, we're going to open Allen and Ginter this week. And I was like, what? I don't like opening Allen and Ginter. I don't know. I have a love-hate relationship with Allen and Ginter. It has some cool stuff in there. I do like the randomness of Allen and Ginter. There's no question about that. But some of the randomness I really dislike. The non-sports figures who show up on some of these cards, they do vex me because they don't belong on trading cards, in my opinion. Or if you're going to put them on trading cards, let's put them in some separate set of, you know, people who are doing things that aren't sports, I think is how I would put that. But in any event, we are opening this, and there are some really good inserts in this. If you watch my channel a lot, you saw me open a box of this last week when it came out, and we pulled some cool inserts, no question about that. My son was really into the X-ray inserts. The pack opening machine is in school right now. They're on a hike today. They have a field trip today, and they're going on this crazy long hike out in the cold. It's like 30-some degrees out right now, so he is made of hardier stuff than me at this point in my life, I can tell you that. So what are we looking for in here? Exclusive gold parallel cards inside. We should see those. Any card numbered 301 to 350 is a short print. I didn't look for those last time, I don't think, but I am going to try to look for those this time because they influence who wins the pack battle. I'm sure Joe will destroy me as he often does with this kind of product. He just tends to pull, he'll get like some special box that has nothing but super diamond, you know, double dragon gold cards or something. I don't know, but that's just how Joe rolls. Again, if you haven't been to his channel, trust me, he's going to pull better than I do today. It's just always how it goes. Parallels include mini cards, foil filigree, and stained glass. I would love to get a stained glass card. I think those are the coolest inserts. I would so like to get a stained glass card today. It would be awesome. You can also get auto and relic cards and in action, cycle succession, sister, ballpark vibes, and rookie variations. I think maybe we pulled one of the several of the sister cards. Those are sister cities in the U.S. and are honestly not that exciting, but you know, they are inserts. But the inserts I was most into were the X-ray cards, which are really cool. They're X-rays of different animals. I think the Oregon Zoo sponsored that, and they're very cool. Keep these blades out of the reach of small children, please, and out of the reach of zoo animals. They do not have any business holding knives. None of those people do. Small children or zoo animals. Let's practice good knife safety wherever you are. And let's open this blaster and see if we can somehow pull cards that will be any kind of competition to Average Joe, who, as I've said, is in no way average and will surely pull some great stuff. It doesn't say, there's 48 total cards, 8 packs, 6 cards per pack. That math doesn't add up to me, but perhaps it does to you. Slightly less air in here. Oh yeah, that's, whew, man, I feel a little lightheaded after huffing that Topps air out of there. Not as much air in there, but there's definitely some, and boy, was that invigorating. That fresh Topps air out of this Allen and Ginter blaster, which is sure to be filled with chaos and I don't know what. Do I leave these in the order they are? I feel like I'm not going to leave these in the order they are. We'll do some sort of weird shuffling thing here and kind of just pick these up again at random and just kind of see how it goes, and hopefully that will make things more interesting. 8 packs, 6 cards per pack. If you haven't opened any Allen and Ginter, Topps is now using this sort of, it's almost like wax paper, or what's that other paper that you use when you're baking, that parchment paper. Many of you have used that before, and probably none of you have used that. I feel like parchment paper is a relic of when I was doing a lot of baking back in the 1890s, but they still sell it, and I still use it when I'm making cookies and things like that. I use some parchment paper. Maybe I'll save these wrappers and use these instead and finally do that Cooking with Card Wolf episode I keep threatening you that I'm going to do. Robin Yount starts things off Hall of Fame style. Pretty sweet to see that. I always like the Hall of Fame players that I pull out of here. There's Aaron Judge, who doubtless will go into the Hall of Fame himself one day. Jones from the Rockies. Who is this? It is Nolan Jones from the Rockies. Good young player for them. Eddie Murray, that's a keeper for me. I like that one. Very nice Eddie Murray card. If you watch a channel, you know I collect Orioles, so that's a nice keeper card for me. There's another Orioles card. It's Jackson Holliday, rookie card, and that is a black bordered mini parallel there. So that's a nice card for me. Like that one for sure. And here's one of those Sister City cards that I told you exist in here. And of course we pulled one. It's Manila and Dubai, who apparently are sister cities. I've been to neither of those cities. If you have, let me know in the comments, because I have no experience with those cities. Let's get to our second pack. Once again, Average Joe is doing this too, but his pulls are going to be a lot better than mine, because that's just how Average Joe rolls. Check out his channel. I will link to it in the descriptive box below. We get our first non-baseball player here. It is a woman named Swanson, Mallory Swanson, who is apparently a soccer player. Well, that's a keeper, because she is at least a sports player, and probably a very good one, I would imagine. I don't watch a lot of women's soccer, so I can't actually speak to that, but we keep Mallory's card. There's a Mauricio rookie card there from the Mets. It's Ronnie Mauricio. Nice to get a rookie card. There's Thurman Munson, who, in my opinion, should be in the Hall of Fame as well. Thurman Munson died before his time in a plane crash in 1979, as I recall. He was the Yankees team captain, went to the World Series with them, and was a really good player. Nice to see Thurman Munson there. We got Adam Peterson, I believe is Jock Peterson, my apologies, Jock Peterson from the D-backs, squinting in the sun. You guys are probably squinting to see that card because it's out of focus. There he is, Jock Peterson, squinting in the Arizona sun. No question about that. Our mini card is, what is this? Metro Boomin? Wow, that is a guy who I have not heard of before. He's a rapper and music producer. That is why I've never heard him before. You go off to the side, Metro Boomin. I don't know what you're doing in my pack. There's a yellow jacket. That's pretty cool. We get a lot of yellow jackets around here where I live in the Rocky Mountains of Utah, and they are not pleasant, but very interesting card. That goes in the insert stack. We go to our next pack here on this Pack Battle Wednesday, as we do every week, versus my friend and nemesis, Average Joe. We start off with Thompson, who is wearing some sort of a gardening hat, and I don't know who she is. Erica Thompson, who is a beekeeper. Well, that makes sense, because this set does have bees and other stinging insects in it, so you shouldn't be in this set, but kind of you should. I don't know. Ellie Dela Cruz rookie card. That's a pretty sweet one there. Nice to see that one. That will certainly gain me some points in my pack battle today versus Average Joe. I'll put that in the wolf lair. There's Valdez from the Astros. It's Framber Valdez. And then Willie McCovey, the Hall of Famer, underrated Hall of Famer in my opinion, from the Giants. Willie McCovey, a really good player, played in the league for a long time and hit the ball just about as hard as anybody has ever hit it. Willie McCovey was a really good power hitter for the Giants. Our mini card, what is this? This is the American Crocodile. This is some sort of swamp creatures card. Yeah, that's what we got here. The American Crocodile is on the swamp creatures card. I like that one a lot, and we'll give it its own stack because I like it. That's a really cool card. Keeping that one. And then we get another weird dog card. I don't know what caused them to design these cards the way they did, with these purple backgrounds and the creepiest dogs they could find from the Westminster Dog Show, which is already very creepy. You do not, that one goes in the circular file. We don't need any of that. Get to our next pack here on this pack battle with Average Joe. I believe this is getting us to the halfway point, and I believe there's an X-ray card in this one, which is great. Steve Garvey, who I believe was running for office in California. I do not know if he won. He probably did. I feel like the Republicans pretty much swept anything they wanted in this election, and Steve Garvey was running as a Republican. Really good first baseman for the Dodgers for many years and also for the Padres. Steve Garvey was a guy who, when he was playing in the late 70s, I really thought Steve Garvey was having a Hall of Fame career. I mean, the Dodgers went to the World Series. Garvey was a perennial All-Pro for the National League at first base, but didn't work out that way for him. I'm not quite sure why. Mike Piazza, there is a Hall of Famer there, playing with the Mets. Also, of course, played with the Dodgers himself, and very much a Hall of Famer, and deservedly so. Rooker from the A's. It's Brent Rooker from the A's. So there you go for that. We got a backwards Ellie De La Cruz card. That's auspicious. It is a foil rookie of Ellie De La Cruz to go with the regular rookie of Ellie we received earlier in this pack. So that is a sweet pull there for sure. Get another foil here. It's a foil mini, and it's a rookie card of Emerson Hancock from the Mariners. So that's a pretty neat card. We'll put that in its own stack. And our X-ray card is of Chameleon, I believe. I think that's a Chameleon. It is the Mellors Chameleon, named after whom? Like, that would be the main thing I would put on the back of this card, is why is it called the Mellors Chameleon? And it does not say, which I find puzzling, to say the least. That would be the first thing I'd put on there. Anyway, that card will go to my son. He will be delighted about it, and he will make me look up and find out why it is named the Mellors Chameleon. Presumably, somebody named Mellors discovered the chameleon one day when they were out in the garage, and something leapt upon them from the rafters, as so often happens in my garage. It's usually spiders. Andre Dawson starts this pack off, starting off packs with a lot of Hall of Famers today, which I appreciate. Dawson, of course, a great outfielder, and himself in the Hall of Fame, nicknamed the Hawk. Andre Dawson was a really good player for the Expos and then went on to play for the Cubs. But Andre Dawson did not really think, he went into free agency, and there was this collusion by all of the ball clubs that nobody was going to sign Andre Dawson. I'm not making this up. All of the ball clubs colluded not to sign Andre Dawson because he was demanding a huge contract, which he deserved. He was one of the best players in the league at the time. And finally, he ended up on the Cubs for, compared to what he should have been paid, something of a pittance, quite honestly. But he still played his guts out and was a really good player and deservedly went into the Hall of Fame. And then the Players Union stepped in and supposedly ended that kind of collusion. I don't know if they really did. You can look it up on Wikipedia and you'll see what I'm talking about. Nice Westberg rookie, another Orioles rookie. I like that one a lot. It is Jordan Westberg. That's a card that'll go into the Wolf Lair from me. George Soler, giving us kind of a goofy look there. George Soler, I don't know what. He's kind of giving us a wink. I'm not sure what he's doing there. George Soler, really good player for the Giants. I think he's one of their best players, in my opinion. Dick Allen, that is awesome. If you follow the channel, you know I collect Dick Allen and think very, very strongly that Dick Allen should be in the Hall of Fame. I think he is eligible next year again. He has missed out both of his last two times by one vote, which I think is frankly disgraceful. Dick Allen was one of the best players of his era, an amazing power hitter. We talked about how hard McCovey hit the ball. Dick Allen hit some of the most towering long home runs that anybody hit during that era. Dick Allen was such a fantastic player and has been kept out of the Hall of Fame for reasons that, frankly, are racial and political. I'm just going to say it, and you can look this up online too. Dick Allen is very deserving, and I really hope he gets into the Hall of Fame. One of my favorite players. Who is on the mini card here? It's Pseudo, a lady named Pseudo. I don't know who this is. It's Miki Pseudo, who is a hot dog eating champion. I never want to see that card again. And another purple dog. That goes away as well. Let's go to our next pack here and see what we get out of here. Hopefully it will not be any more hot dog eating champions, which I'm sure is a hard thing to do. It is nothing I would ever endeavor to do myself because I don't like hot dogs, but that should not be on a sports card. Who this guy is, giving us the cold stare, Tyrannishi. Tyrannishi is a guitarist, Tepe Tyrannishi, who plays in what band? Post-hardcore scene. What band are you in? It does not say. How is that possible? What? How do you not? Oh, Thrice Into One is apparently the name of his band. You go away. Here's Rossini, who looks very happy with herself. I've never heard of this lady either. This is Diana Rossini, who is a sports journalist. You go away. Ken Griffey Jr. Now we get to some real cards here. Ken Griffey Jr., awesome to see that. Not sure I have that one. That's a pretty cool card. We got something very special here. Check this out. It's Pedro Martinez. Dominating pitcher and Hall of Famer. That is a really cool, sparkly, silver-bordered card. I like that one a lot. I don't know what the name of that is, that particular parallel, but that is pretty. That is a really cool, old-fashioned looking parallel there. I hope the camera's doing it justice for you. It's really cool. Not a Pedro Martinez fan, but I certainly like that card. Our mini card is Anderson from the Mariners, or I'm sorry, the Marlins. Oh, I said Mariners. It's Tim Anderson. And I'll put that over there, and then another purple dog goes away. So there we go. We got 2 packs left. This is our penultimate pack. I don't think we've pulled anything that is going to give Average Joe a run for his money yet. That Ellie Dela Cruz foil is probably the best card so far. Hopefully we'll pull something better than that in these last 2 packs. This dude is just called Dad, which... is he supposed to be like the prototypical dad? Because he doesn't look like any dads that I know personally, but maybe clearly some look like that somewhere. It's Dude Dad, who is apparently a content creator with garbage. Yankee, this guy's called Yankee, though he's not wearing a Yankee shirt or hat, so that seems a misnomer. This one's Daddy Yankee. We got Dude Dad and Daddy Yankee, who fancies himself a rapper, singer, and songwriter. I fancy that to be garbage. We've got Hancock here, finally a baseball player out of this pack. That's pretty awesome. It is a rookie card of this Hancock fellow, whose name I do not know because I don't follow the Mariners. It is Emerson Hancock. Actually, I have heard of him. Emerson Hancock. He's actually a pretty good pitcher, so that's a nice card. Torrey Hunter, it appears. Torrey Hunter I always really liked for the Twins. Thought he was a really good player. Really good fielder and a good hitter. Torrey Hunter was just a good all-around player. He's a guy who I've heard some people say should be in the Hall. I don't know about that, but he was a really good player. Nice to see that. We got flags of the world, and there is India's flag and the Taj Mahal right next to it right there. Kind of a cool card. Put that in the, that stack there. And sister cities again, Indianapolis and Cologne. Indianapolis, which I've been to, and Cologne, which I have not been to, and it is hard for me to imagine Indianapolis has anything in common with Cologne, but maybe it does. This sister city agreement happened in 1988, and it sprung from a collaboration from the Indianapolis Museum of Art and the Wallraf Richards Museum in Cologne, resulting in an exhibition about Germany. But so I don't know, maybe they have something in common, and I'm just not aware of it. We go to our last pack, and good heavens, if we have ever needed last pack magic more in a pack battle, I do not know when. I feel like we really could use some of that now. The Ellie Dela Cruz foil remains, I think, the best card that we have pulled out of this box of Allen and Ginter. There is that Hunter Green from Detroit? It is Riley Green. I don't know why I guess anymore because I'm never right. Ramirez, who is, oh, we got a mem card in here. That's pretty cool. All right, let's dispense with this stuff in the back there. There's Nolan Shanwell looking strangely cross on his rookie mini card there. Why are you so cross, Nolan? What's that about? I'll move this even closer. You can see his angry expression there. Nolan, calm down. He looks petulant about getting his picture taken, and that just doesn't make sense. You're on a baseball card, and it's even a cool mini baseball card. Now, granted, Nolan, you're in the same pack as a dog. I can see why that might make you cross. Throw that away. But still, Nolan, that is a pretty cool honor. I think that's some sort of a special card because it's RD16, so that's some sort of a special card. I'll put that over there. We got Manny Ramirez there, who looks like he's being yelled at from the side of the dugout or something. I don't know what's going on there. Then we get a mem card. Let's see who it is. It is Joe Mauer, recent Hall of Famer Joe Mauer, and that's pretty cool. It's a bat relic of Hall of Famer Joe Mauer. We can touch that, and it does indeed feel like a bat a relic. So there we go. Check that out on the back there. It's not numbered or anything, but still pretty cool to pull a relic of a Hall of Famer. That's pretty sweet. So that's somehow that ended. You saw, so interesting. You saw how I organized these packs at the beginning. It was utterly random, so I had no idea. And there were fewer cards in there to make room for the relic, so I had no idea that was the relic card, yet it was our last pack. So we did get some magic in the last pack after all. Could be tough for Joe to beat a Hall of Fame relic card. That's pretty sweet. We also got some Orioles rookies here, which I appreciate. We did not get enough of these X-ray cards. We did get a nice Ellie Dela Cruz foil and a Reggie base card of Ellie De La Cruz as well. No complaints about that. We got a nice Jackson Holiday mini rookie parallel. That's the black bordered parallel. Did we even get a regular? I don't think we got a regular mini card. The Cross Shanwell card there is some sort of rookie insert, and then this is the Emerson Hancock is a foil mini. And then we got a Gator and some sort of India flag card, and then this one is a gold bordered parallel as well. Let me get that out of there. That is of Anderson, Tim Anderson, and that is not a regular one either. So we did not get a single regular mini card, which is kind of cool. And then we also have Eddie Murray over here. What's this dog card over here? We don't want that. I also have Eddie Murray over here for my own PC. Nice Pedro Martinez parallel. I got to find out the names of these parallels because I would actually buy players that I like as singles just because they're so cool. Those are really neat parallels with that sparkly silver old-timey border there. I like it. Reminds me of tobacco cards from back when I was a lad. That was a long time ago. In any event, that's what we pulled today. Check out Average Joe's channel. Find out what he pulled, compare it to what I pulled, and then let us know in the comments who you think was the winner of today's pack battle. That's how it works. We do it every week on my channel, on Average Joe's channel, and I hope that you enjoy it. Hit the thumbs up button if you did, because it helps my channel a lot, and I really appreciate it. I'll be back tomorrow for Anything Can Happen Day, and I don't know what's going to happen myself. I'll have to dig something out of the card closet and see what we can come up with and put it on the air, which is... It's quite a proposition when I put it that way, isn't it? I'll tell you what it's not going to be. It's not going to be Miss Thompson, the beekeeper. I hang on to her cards just because they have a bee subset in here, and I feel like they all go together. And okay, we did get a regular one. It was just of Metro Boomin, who is going to go booming into my circular file over there, where he belongs. His card belongs. I don't know anything about the individual. He doesn't belong in the circular file. I don't treat humans as garbage, but his card does, because I don't care for the non-sports elements in Allen and Ginter. It was a decent box, though. I mean, the Ellie De La Cruzes are really good cards. I got a Dick Allen and an Eddie Murray I didn't have. I can't complain. I'm talking... I don't know why. This episode is over. It's been over for a while. I appreciate you sticking it out this long. I will see you back here on the channel tomorrow, and as always, happy collecting.